about to go to town on the enemies. Welcome everyone, my name's Ali. I hope you're enjoying all of my early Call of Duty World War II videos. We are here within the Call of Duty World War II headquarters, where we have been spending a lot of time recently, and I'm at the firing range for one reason, and that's because we want to talk about what is the best weapon at the moment in Call of Duty World War II multiplayer. Now, it's a question that comes up every year, and obviously it's quite a subjective question. There will be some weapons that you're better at using, but generally there will be a weapon that is really good and a little bit better than the rest of them. And if we go and have a look at all the weapons, so there's a lot of weapons within COD World War II multiplayer. As you can see, a lot of weapons that weren't even available within the beta that we have never seen before. And specifically, some of the weapons you'll be noticing right at the bottom of each of these classes are weapons that can only be unlocked once you prestige a division. So it's ranking a division up to rank 5, the max rank they can go to, and prestiging it. Now, I am about to go ahead and unlock the SVT-40, so if you want to see what it's like to prestige a division and unlock these very special weapons, make sure you're subscribing to the channel. But actually, and I believe it is the last weapon you actually unlock apart from, obviously, all of the ones that are locked. And this weapon is the BAR assault rifle. You unlock it at rank 52, but I don't have it unlocked. So how do I know that it's the best gun in the game? Well, I do have it unlocked, but I made a big mistake that I don't want you guys to make. So we're back within the headquarters space, except I'm now on a different account. And if we go across to the divisions, you can see I have the BAR unlocked straight away. But how have I done that? Now, I'm about to share with you guys some gameplay of this weapon, why I consider it to be the best gun in the game, why it is so strong. But let me tell you guys a mistake I made. So if you pre-order certain editions of Call of Duty digitally, you get yourself a prestige token for free to use on any weapon you want. Now, I went ahead and panicked a little bit on my main account, and I unlocked the Thompson, which you get at rank 48. It does not appear to be anywhere near as strong as it was within the beta, and I instantly regretted it, so I've made another account. I actually used Claire, my girlfriend's account, bought the digital deluxe version again, and unlocked the BAR, and in fact, my first game with it, it was over a 10 KD. This thing melts people. So if you did get a digital deluxe version and you haven't used your prestige token yet, I highly recommend it. You use it on the BAR, the last weapon you unlock, because it is so good. Don't make the mistake I made, guys. So let's jump into some gameplay and see why this thing is as good as I say it is. So guys, this is my very first game using the BAR. As I said, I made a grave mistake and unlocked the wrong weapon like an idiot on my main account, so I jumped over to Claire's account, and she was level 1, she had nothing unlocked. This was the bare basic, as we call it in Call of Duty, naked BAR with nothing attached to it. Now, I knew this weapon had potential because it wasn't available in the beta, so you guys won't have used it before, but it was available to play in a very early build of Call of Duty World War II at E3, all the way back in June, a long time ago. A lot of pro players were using this weapon, a lot of people saying it had a lot of potential, it was very good. So I knew it would be great, and I'm an assault rifle kind of guy, so I knew it fit my playstyle very well indeed. There's a few things that makes this weapon very good and better than some of the other weapons, but first off, as I said, the Thompson, which I consider to be one of the best guns, if not the best gun in the beta, does not feel like it's as strong as it was in the beta, unfortunately. In fact, the SMGs as a whole seem to be nerfed a little bit. I think there was a lot of people running around with SMGs in the beta, so Sledgehammer Games decided to tune them down a little bit. As a result, the assault rifles are very good, both for recoil, accuracy, and damage. And the thing that this weapon does so well is that the iron sights are so clean. As you know, like, this weapon has nothing on it, not even a grip, not even quick draw, and definitely not a reticle sight. But even with that, this thing is deadly accurate, and you don't have to worry about picking someone off at a long distance because it's super easy. You're aiming really nice. On top of that, the recoil is very manageable. For a game where the SMGs definitely have a lot of kick and cannot challenge people at long range, this gun is great at doing both ranges. You just saw that guy there stun me with his grenade, come around the corner. I can still hit fire him and kill him as well. We can get some kill streaks in here, and the weapon handled itself fine. Now, obviously, you don't want to be running up against SMGs trying to hit fire them, but if you're in that situation, you can still fight your own corner and do really well. So not only is recoil good, the iron sight's good, the hip fire is good as well, but in terms of an assault rifle, the ammunition is pretty low as well compared to some of the other ones. That's probably the only downside, is that it only has 20 bullets per mag. The only reason I run out of ammunition in this situation is because it's a rank 1 class, and normally the inventory class, which I'm about to prestige over on my main account, gives you extra magazines and extra ammo as you start off, so it would have been absolutely fine. So that's the only downside, is that taking on a lot of people in one go with this weapon is going to be a little bit limiting. I think that's the only way they've tried to balance out this weapon, is by making sure that you can't spray people down and get a load of kills really too easy. Now, this weapon did appear all the way back, you guys may remember, in Call of Duty World at War, and was actually in the LMG category. So now that it's in the assault rifle category, it's moved over a little bit. But with the mobility of the assault rifles, it means it is a lot quicker. And this is, oh my god, I literally screamed when I died and didn't win that gunfight. It's fine though, because it meant we can respawn and go back to the BAR and use it a little bit more as well. I've got some more clips of this weapon with a reticle on, with attachments on, and you can just see it actually in action when it is really souped up and really in its element. So even bigger, even better, even more badass. But I want to show you guys this whole gameplay just because it shows you how good it can be in one go without even just having to show highlights. It is really, really strong. And we're about to go to town on the enemies in their spawn here with this weapon. So not only is it really clean to get that shot, that guy's head glitching on a mounted LMG, which is normally a very hard kill to get. Pick up 3 kills there, 4 kills, 5 kills. More people are coming at us, and this is where it does suck that I couldn't get them because I didn't have enough ammunition. Didn't even matter. Let's have another kill, head shotting him off there. Boom. This guy's camping. Double kill with the pistol. Doesn't even matter, ladies and gentlemen. That is the BAR in its element, just absolutely mowing people down. Now, obviously going back to the prestige token, I think a lot of you guys will have a prestige token when you jump into multiplayer. I panicked. I was like, well, I don't want to be playing without using this prestige token, so I may as well just get something straight away. And I have suffered for you guys, but letting you guys know that the SMGs aren't quite as good, so you can focus on some of the other weapons. If you are a sniper guy, go for some of the snipers, or an SMG guy if you want. Maybe go for one of the SMGs you know you like within the beta. PPSH still pretty good, but even the grease gun you get as a base, SMG is really good as well. But this is going to conclude the first game, going 21-2 with the BAR. We even got, as you can see here, the play of the game. 1 kill, 2 kill, and then this final guy, as he goes around the corner as well, we managed to get as the 3rd kill. So now we're going to take a look at this weapon with a reticle on, with quick draw, and also with grip. So this weapon really excels at those longer ranges where you can tap fire, and it literally shoots like a laser beam and can drop people so quickly. As I said, I'm an assault rifle kind of guy. I like to be able to take shots at people at slightly longer ranges than SMGs normally can. But then on the off chance I want to get a little bit more aggressive, if you put steady aim on a weapon like this, it is going to do really well and still manage to hold its own in a lot of situations where other assault rifles wouldn't. Now, the FG42 is also a great assault rifle, but that already has a default class you can actually rock and use whenever you want. So if you've got the access to that weapon through default classes, you probably don't want to be spending your prestige token on that. That's why I'm recommending the BAR. So this thing is going to be a great go-to weapon. I'd recommend it to all your friends. I recommend it to everyone that's starting off. And if you do not have a prestige token unlocked and you sat there thinking, oh, Ali, it's so far away, as soon as you do hit that first prestige, you can then go ahead and unlock it if you so wish. It is rank 52. The max rank in the game is 55. So it's going to be towards the end of that grinding process. But remember, rank 53, 4, and 5, and then completing 55 is going to be big 3 levels. Probably be the same as going from like 40 to 52. So having that weapon right at the end of the prestige is going to be really useful. At least you can keep an eye out on it when you get towards the end there and know it is very good indeed. And as I've showcased by some of the clips here, he is an absolute monster, has gone on some big streaks for me already, and I didn't even have to unlock anything for it initially. That's how great it is. So there we go, guys. Hopefully you now know which weapon you should be aiming for or using your prestige token on within COD World War 2 multiplayer. If you do go ahead and get some crazy clips with the BAR or any weapon in COD World War 2, send me a tweet, drop me a little picture on Instagram or Twitter and let me know which weapons you're enjoying right now so far. and I hope you really enjoyed this video. So guys, this has been the BAR, the best weapon I would consider in COD World War II multiplayer right now at the time of launch. Hope you guys really enjoyed some early gameplay, checking it out, seeing it cause some absolute destruction, and make sure you're subscribing for more COD World War II videos on this channel on launch day early, and I'll see you guys on more videos.